Hello, my fellow geeks and citizens. I am Geekier Gamer, and today we do our best to finish out the teleporting chapter and get into dimensional ores. Welcome back to Techopolis 3. Okay, so let's see here. I need to drop off some stuff. This is starting to look like a real city. I'm blocking all these things in, which is making it actually harder to get into the different buildings. So I'm starting to put up things, and when I have spare time, in between episodes, I'm going to try to make some of these buildings look a little nicer, but for now, I'm just trying to, make some progress. All right. Let's see. Before we get started, I should quickly grab some more toms. Should have done this before I start recording. Let's see. Toms, inventory controllers. Just get a bunch in our inventory. I think we have enough cable. All right. I feel better. Okay. So today we're doing teleporting, continuing teleporting. We did the silicone, finished with silicone last, and Certus Quartz last episode. Now we need to do atomic alloy, which is really metallurgic infuser with refined obsidian and refined reinforced alloy. So let's create a metallurgic infuser. Let's see here. Metallurgic infuser. There we go. Make some furnaces and make a machine frame. All right. I did upgrade some of the machines from last episode into factories. So when we go in here, you'll see that change. Let's see. Actually, I'm trying to do it as I go to all of them. Let's see. Not those ones. But these ones here. Oh, maybe they were already factories. Nope. Maybe I didn't upgrade them. I upgraded some somewhere. I am prepping here for this episode. This is all ready for this episode. So let's see here. We're going to figure out where there's power. I'm pretty sure it's underneath this floor here. Yep, right there. So we can bring that around to here. And I think, yeah, the cable's there, and then if I hold on to, let's see, these pipes in my hand, yeah, this is running through the wall here, so I have to avoid that. All right, let's get some power. I am moving into the, I'm upgrading my power cables as I go. It's gonna be a little while until I have them up there. Okay, so the metallurgic infuser, and we need to bring into it couple items. So let's see here. What's the best place to put this thing? I'm going to put it right here. And then we'll run a cable to it in a second. And then we're going to need two different sides. So we'll go this side and this side. We're going to need refined. Maybe this is too close. Or I can move this up one. Let's just do that. Let's move this up one. Instead of here, let's put it up here. And then here and here. And here I'm going to have cable coming to the side. And here I'm going to have cable coming to the top. And let's configure this. So I want the side one to be yellow. Top one to be the regular input. Bottom would be power, which is fine. Blank, and then output to the right. And so this will put our drawer. All right, so now we just need to connect here. One there, one there. And we got to set our filters. So this should be refined obsidian. Not refined, something obsidian. Let's just do obsidian. Oh, it is refined. Refined obsidian. And this should be the diamond alloy, the alloy. Here we go. So now we're on the next level of alloy. It looks like it's the last level of alloy. And there it goes. Off it goes. Cranking away. I do have it cooking a whole bunch more of the Certus Quartz, which will keep, all these things in place. Let's see. Oh, I got to set this to auto export. There we go. And then like usual, we got to lock our drawer. There we go. All right, it's going to take a little while. We could turn this into a factory. This which I was just talking about. Let's just pick this bad boy up. Up and down, going down the next floor. Let's go down. Grab all these blocks while we're here. Let's just do this real quick. So, metallurgic, infuser. So where's the factory? Here we go. Here's level 1 factory. Here's level 2 factory. And I've noticed that they keep all the settings except the auto eject usually. Let's see. There it goes. Split is on. Auto export is on again. Oh, this should be yellow, so it didn't keep it. There we go. Blank that, blank that, blank that. Pull this out. There we go. There we go. That'll cook it up a lot faster. And pretty soon we'll be able to cook some more. I'll just keep that in my inventory for now. All right, so that should be that alloy once I pick it up. And this alloy is important because it's what we need to craft the next couple things. Oops, didn't hold it long enough. All right, so this is going to let us do these presses. We need a piece of this alloy for each of these presses, and these are just single craft. So I'm going to drop down and craft each press. Oops. Let's see. 1, 2, 3. Ooh, what are the rest of these? Okay, maybe I need the inscriber. No, I'm sorry. I need the engineering, silicone, and calculation. Those are the 3 I'm doing right now. So calculation is 1. Engineering is, whoops. Engineering is 1. Why does it say it doesn't have any? Oh, I didn't add that into the, it just used the one in my inventory. Yep. So we got to put this on. Oops. Quickly stop that. 1, 2, 3. And then along the top there. Run the Tom's cabling. Here we go. I'm going to run it behind the wall. Oh, I can't. I can't run it behind the wall. I'm going to run in front of the wall. There we go. I'm going to go get all those blocks. All right. Get that mimic block back. All right, so I can now finish making the presses. Let's see here, calculation press. There we go. And then should be silicone press, not a logic. Logic is later down the line, so yeah, it's this one here because we don't have gold yet. All right, let's go back up here. I actually have these set up, 1 each for each of the presses. They already have power. No, I think I put power behind the wall. And let's see here. So now I need to make, that's what's next. So for a calculation circuit, we just need Certus cord, import Certus cords. So I think this is calculation. Nope. There. So this should say Certus cords. I spell it correctly. Here we go. Oh, not that one. This one. Boom, boom. Okay, let's see if it gets any. Nope, did I not connect these? I must not have connected these. So finish coming around. All right. Blocks. All right, so that should have started. Yep, something's happening. It does have power, and it is exporting automatically. That was my hope, because it does. I have set it to do so. All right. So then the next one is the calculation. That it takes 2 of these, so I should do the silicone one first, which is down here, I believe. Silicone just takes silicone. Okay, off it goes. I wonder how much speed upgrades are there for that system. Let's see. Are they not called speed? They're called something else. They're called applied. Here we go. It's called a fuzzy acceleration card. I can't do it yet. Okay. So this is our, okay, why is that not outputting? Maybe let me, here we go. There we go. There we go. All right. Now I can put that one down. And now that those are there, I need to put down an inventory control and connect this in. And honestly, I'm just going to run it across here because it'll be most efficient. And then that means I can then import each of these. Yeah, each of these. So calculation, circuit. Let's see, I'm going to need a silicone calculation, and I'm going to need silicone. Where's the silicone one? I don't see it. So silicone. Right here, printed silicone. So that one's on a chip. All right. Let's see what happens. Interesting. Calculation, imprinted silicone. That should be connected in. Oh, do I have to set to import? Let's see. Input slots cannot be extracted from. Yeah. Oh, this doesn't go in here? Wait a second. So he wanted me to make an engineering one, but I'm not creating in something they use engineering? Is that what I'm seeing here? Yeah, so it needs redstone as well. Interesting. So new filter, redstone. So I guess we'll hold on to that last press for a while. There it goes. Fortunately, it takes all of the ones I have, but that's fine. Okay. And then we're going to reach into this inventory and we're going to pull out some of each. There we go. And we're going to pull one of those. All right. That gets us all of our... So now that gives us the ability to make this last circuit that I've been waiting for. A teleportation core is manually crafted, it looks like. So I'm going to need to probably create a half a stack of those. And that means I'm going to need quite a bit of the calculation. I'm going to need like two stacks of the calculation just to make a half a stack of them. So I'm going to let this run while these cook up, and then we'll be right back. All right, I put some stack downgrades in these machines so that they wouldn't create more than one stack of each of these. I wish I had done that for some other things, but it's a little late. If I need to upgrade them later, I just need to take the stack upgrades out. And if you're not familiar with that upgrade, it's just this down arrow here. It reduces everything in this to a single stack. All right, so teleportation core is going to take some of these. They're all on the network, so I should be able to go down and craft. I don't know how many cores I'm going to need. Let's start with maybe 10. Teleportation core. Why don't I have any advanced technium? Oh, because it's not stored in a drawer in here. So I just need to take a couple of stacks of this out and stick it in the drawer, and then I'll have it. I really should change that to a drawer. I'll add that to my list of things for in between episodes. There we go. now I'm good. I might as well craft it here because I'm here. Teleportation core. Yeah, let's, we ran out awful quick. Oh, sometimes I have that problem with this crafting grid. All right, throw these in here. So that's that done and dusted. So now we're getting into some things like these ultimate control circuits. Now I don't know how many of these we're going to need. They are used for a bunch of machines, but I don't know how quickly we're going to make these things. Oh yeah, sure. Ultimate, all the ultimate. But I don't know that we need except for this. It looks like this is going to take some. So we're going to need at least 2. And then diamond gears. I don't know that I have diamond gears already. Let's see here. Gear. I don't. What's it take to make a diamond gear? I guess you just cast it, right? Yep. So let me make a mold. And let me think. Let's go over here. I'm doing diamond stuff back here already. Let's open this up and take a look. So right now this is sending 1 each to each of these places, and then it has this export. I wonder if I borrow from this for a minute, just for this purpose, and later we'll set up its own casting. That's the plan. All right, so we'll let that cook for a minute. But yeah, I should be able to put, well, I got plenty of room going up, so I should be able to put another casting segment and run diamonds up to it as well, and then have them come down and be here. So for now, it's going to build a few. Let's get one more even number. All right, we'll let that run. Here we go. I'm going to throw these in here. Never hurts to have a few extras. All right, so we were going to craft some control circuits. So I need teleportation cores, atomic alloy, and elite control circuits. So let's grab some metallic alloy. Atomic alloy. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We'll just do 5 of these. No, let's do 6 of these. So then I need elite. Oops, spell it correctly. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then I already have a thing set up. It should have power. It's in here. And it's actually already got the elites I need in here. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Do that. Okay, that's cooking. Let's get one of those. Get our achievement. Put it in the drawer here. Now I can move this over. I've been waiting for that. All right. And I think I have to set this to export. There we go. All right. So that's cooking. That's that. So, got a couple different things. Let's go this way first. For the entanglement block, we're going to need refined obsidian ingots, which I don't know that I'm... Oh, no, I am making those. Yep. Machine extenders. Yeah, I am making all of this. So entanglement block. I don't know how many of these I'm going to need. Entanglement block. I should let's see. There we go. Hey, what the heck? Let's try that again. There we go. All right, we got the entanglement block. Can be bound to other blocks. This is also one of the things we need to make. Let's just do that. I'm going to need some more teleportation cores already, it looks like. So let's craft a couple more of these. Okay. And then I don't know exactly how to use this stuff. It allows you to insert into a machine from anywhere. Okay. And this is probably the wrench for it. Yep. Okay. Power items gas. Okay. We have all that stuff. So quantum entangle. So quantum. Here we go. Make one. Okay. And then only one more thing left in this chapter. Yay. Let's take a look at it again. Yep. Dimensional machine frame. I've already got all this stuff cooking, so dimensional. That's not it. There it is. The colorful thing. I should have control circuits in there. Oh, they're not. Are they not? Uh-oh. Where are they going? Oh, I must have used them all already. I used them all already. So, what did we need? Alloy and elite, I think. Atomic. Oops, wrong thing. I need to put it over here. Atomic. In between episodes, I'm going to get, that's not what I'm looking for. Circuit. Circuit. Ultimate circuit. Yeah, atomic and teleportation cores. So I need more cores. Yeah, in between episodes, I'll need to stock up on some things. And let's see here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Let's just do 8 this time. 6, 7, 8. Boom, boom. There we go. All right, we'll let that cook. Anyway, that will get us the last piece of our puzzle and finish out this chapter. Once we get it, I think we only needed 2. Let's try this again. It was a machine frame, colorful machine frame. Bob's your uncle. There we go. All right, that's our teleporting quest. Let's go in here and collect all our tech bucks. Throw them in our system. And then let's take a quick look and see what does this mean. So I'm going to pop some things in here just for sake of argument here. Get them out of my inventory. All right, I'll come back to that later. Okay, let's look at the next chapter. We have a few minutes. We can at least take a look at this. So we'll have to do some dimensional dust. So we just crush some teleportation cores. And then we're going to use that dust in the alloy kiln. So we'll need to make another alloy kiln I don't have wood scaffolding on auto craft. So I don't know that I need to though, but I tend to like to put all this stuff on auto craft, but we can do this temporarily. So let's see here. Let me get some more advanced. Or let me just get you know what? We'll just do this now. We're here. Drawer. We need a compacting drawer. 2-tier. Actually, I already have one. Let's fix what I'm doing. Let's go ahead and grab these 2. There was plenty of stuff in there still. So teleportation cores. Core. The thing I would expect to run out of is the chips. I don't think that's really gone. Yeah, okay. Is it really gone now? Nope. That's really weird when I'm crafting like this that I lose, even though those are in there. Okay, so we're gonna do 10. Let's go crush 10 of these. I have a crusher set up just for this sort of thing. Ad hoc crushing right here. How are we doing? Let's go upstairs. So these have got a great backlog. This has got a great backlog, good enough backlog. So I could set up with a downgrade. Let's see, let's do a drawer. Downgrade, drawer. Downgrade. I wish I'd thought to do this earlier on in the series, because this saves me time while I'm recording. So if I do this, then I could set this up. And it needs elite. circuit. So it needs the elite circuit. It needs atomic. All right. And it needs, what was the third item? Circuit. Ultimate circuit. Teleportation cores, which I'm not crafting currently. So I need to think about that. Teleportation cores. So teleportation. Just put it in there for now. And whatever it has, it'll throw in there. So it really means I need to set up a craft of the teleportation cores. So I should have some crafters in here still. Here's one. And I have room, because this can go pretty much anywhere that can take ingredients and then shoot it back out again, because this does not require power. So I don't like the way that looks that way. I prefer it to be that way. And then there we go. Which does mean I need to fix the compacting drawers for these for these things. So let's do that. No. I'll leave it. Sorry, getting distracted. This is how I do. I keep going down rabbit holes. So this is going to be for teleportation cores, which requires atomic alloy. Oh, I wish I could drag it like that. Let me put that over there. Atomic alloy. It's going to require a circuit. I think it was calculation. I think it's this one. Oops. No, calculation processor, not a circuit. Processor. That looks better. Okay. It's going to require some advanced nugget, some technium nugget. Advanced technium nugget. And what else? And diamond. Alrighty. That should be shoving stuff in here. Oh, yeah. Dang it. I should set this to 4 single item on. And I should empty all this out. All right. Can I turn this off? Here we go. All right. So we've got this set up here. Let's see. I can put this up here. So we got this set up. So it's feeding in the 4 ingredients. I'm blocking it with gray stone so it doesn't fill this up and just waste my materials. And then I remembered, and I have the recipe up here. I actually have turned this off for right now, and I've also turned this one off, just because if I don't, then I will not have any ingredients to do anything with. Let's see here. We did crush some of these, so now let's go up to our crushed dimensional dust. All right, that gets our beginning of our quest here. And next would be reinforced machine casing, which requires the alloy kiln. So here's the deal. I'm going to set up this alloy kiln between episodes. You've seen how I've done it. I've set up a couple of these already. So it's nothing new. I will probably set up a crafter for wooden scaffoldings, but I gotta take a look at that. So all that to say, so on that note, my fellow geeks and citizens, I'm going to say that's the end of this episode. Look forward to seeing you next time on Techopolis 3.